YouTube above average Cody here, and today we cover one of my most clutch moments ever in the Halo Infinite ranked arena. Today for you guys, I have a 50-49 Slayer win on Aquarius in ranked where I felt like I was a really, really big part of us clutching up this victory. We were down by nearly 10 kills at one point, and this was overall a very fun game and a very well-played game for myself. So let's see the clutch moment in question that we're going to get into going through all of this gameplay, my good decisions, my bad decisions, and what you guys can take from it to improve your own gameplay. If that stuck him. Oh, no. Huge, 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 huge. Look, Cody making plays. Oh, my God. I'm going to push these kids. One more. Get him. Get him. He's last. Just collapse on him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And now getting to the beginning of this gameplay, guys, a couple notes. One, this was completely solo queue, no comms, probably around a Diamond 4, Diamond 5 lobby where my rank was. And this was part of our positive kill to death challenge that we've been doing. Basically, I try to get a positive KD while still trying to win the game, playing objective and doing what I would normally do. But if I go negative, I have to play max sensitivity for the game after. So just a couple side notes to keep in mind here. And we actually go down pretty early with an awful start. Easy when you have 4 souls on a team. Everybody's kind of just playing all over the map, doing whatever they want to do, and that's really our downfall early on here. You can see I am doing nothing with my teammates. I'm literally just running out util. Now I'm sprinting out car 3. I'm looking around. I'm like, huh, where is everybody? All the teammates are already dead, so it's safe to assume there's enemies all over, and I'm able to get a nice little trade there, but it was kind of just me flying out solo to get a kill, so it's not really helping anything. So we're down 1 to 6 actually very early on here in this game, but we do actually turn up to have a pretty good game as a team. So now, trying to slow down a little bit, trying to work around my teammates. I have a teammate up car 3, or P2 I mean, and I'm working over towards Feathered here in the base. Now I'm going to move in. I'm hoping he has some damage here, and I met with 2 enemies. An unfortunate hand dealt to me, and of course, I go down, and I am not as lucky to get a trade this time. So now we are down 3 to 9, still very early in the game. We really just have to start working together, holding our angles, and just working together as a team. So here, I fly out, try to help Feathered, and I unfortunately bounce the dynamo off the wall. And this leads to Feathered turning and starting to shoot me, which does not help anybody. Do not ever be that guy. But I'm actually able to poke out and kill this kid while he dies, and then another one comes in and trades me. This is about as bad as it gets. It is 5 to 13. I've got a teammate shooting me. This game pretty much looks chalked at this point. Yes, we do go on to win this 50 to 49. You guys already saw the clip. So here, spawning up, I get some damage across, and I did not expect this fella to jump out yellow base. But a perfect bait and switch here with the homie that was just shooting me. This is how you do it, guys. So basically, spawning in yellow fridge and seeing these fellows on car 3, I thought I was safe over here, right? And then I'm actually caught off guard by this enemy flying out here yellow base, right? I'm in the open. I know I'm at a disadvantage here. So this is what I always preach in the viewer VOD reviews. Do whatever damage you can, so if you do die, it's not useless. And then 2, do your best to get to cover, because you never know what's going to happen. And I do both those things, put in a ton of damage, I back up, and then I see Feathered poke out. There's no way he screws up that kill, right? So I just let him get the kill, I get into cover, and then I chill here, and he goes running off, and now we actually have 2 kills. So now I think it's safe over by yellow base. It, in fact, is not. They are still coming this way, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to ping it up and just hope that my teammate comes back to help. Again, this is solo, no comms, but I'm going to still do what I would do if I was playing with a full 4 stack, guys, and I'm going to chill, I'm going to call it out or ping it in this situation and just try to buy time. I do not have to fly out and just try to get those kills. So I'm chilling. I'm doing my best to just buy time. I actually get a nice kill there. I see another one. And now I see that help is coming to my left from P1. So again, I'm just going to keep doing my best to live. I slide out. I see 2. I'm just going to keep jiggling, buying time. Feather's doing his best to help me. He actually gets a kill there. Another one actually kills him, and then 2 more fly out, and I'm able to get the trade. So overall, a bit of a crazy sequence. I think in a perfect situation, our 2 teammates on the other side of the map should be coming to help us, because me and Feathered are basically fighting. We kill half the team. They spawn up. They're still fighting here. So it's like these 2 have to see that all the fights are going on down here and try to supply some form of help. But me and Feathered are basically just taking turns baiting and switching, and it's working really great, because what could have easily turned into 2 free kills for the enemy team actually turns into pretty much an even break, and some things actually going in our favor, because as you can see, we actually closed the gap to 11 to 15 here after my death, which is pretty fantastic. And guys, always fight from cover. Always buy time for your teammates to come to help you, and just do not ever take that solo chow, because that's how you run into the 1v2s, the 1v3s, and just basically giving the enemies what I like to call free kills, basically. So now I spawn up, and I actually get some shots onto P2, and I look over here and am gifted with a 1-shot here. And this is just classic taking in information. I notice in the solo queue when I'm not queuing with Brent, Bandos, things like that, I'm forced to only focus on myself, really. And this is a perfect example of that, guys. And this is a really good teaching moment here. So I'm going to move towards, I'm kind of like chilling. I'm looking around. I see Feathered spawn blue. So it's like, okay, I'm going to move this way and see what help or what we can do together here. Success also spawns here. So I come out. I know my blue side is safe. My team is literally spawning there. We are good to go. They're pinging up P2. Let's see what's going on P2. Next part. I get info on the P2 guys. I'm going to put in whatever damage I can, especially since they're not even looking at me or shooting at me, right? Put in a little damage. I get 1 shot. I'm going to back out. I'm going to leave that, hope that my teammates are able to clean it up. Now, over here, as I turn and reload, I see Jay actually goes down. So I'm just going to poke out and see what I am able to see while my reload finishes, and I'm actually gifted with a 1-shot there in util. And this is one really big thing that I've improved on as of recent, is my awareness and just looking in the right direction. Because 9 times out of 10 in a diamond lobby, this kill is not going to get picked up, guys. But I am in the right position, and I need to take in all of this information going on at the same time and kind of just do what I think is best with it. And I'm actually gifted with that free kill there, and I'm able to trade that out, because we need to trade out and get up on this map however we can here. So again, guys, always take in all of the information. Off spawn, figure out where to move. No teammates on that side. I want to move towards the teammates, so I move towards Feathered. If they're pinging things, you need to look at what they're pinging. You need to look at what they're shooting at and see how you can help. So I put in the damage P2. Take in all of your surroundings. Even when you're reloading, regenning, you don't just have to stare at the ground and wait for your shields to come back. You can look around and see what's going on. I see a teammate go down. I'm going to go, who killed him? And I'm able to trade it out. Just a really good sequence there. And as you can see, I didn't really do much. All I did was stand in that doorway. But just that little stuff, guys, is really how you can help teamwork make the dream work. So now I move over here. Feathered actually goes down, and I know a push might be coming in. So I'm just going to chill here and wait till my teammates get into position. One of the favorite things that I learned from watching pros is Ryanoob's old videos, and he would do Slayer Aquarius, and basically he would be in a position, and he's like, I don't have to do anything right now because nobody's in a position to kind of take fights. You don't just have to fly out solo and just start shooting stuff. That's how you kind of just wreck your KD and end up in lower lobbies. You have to play smart and wait till everybody's in position. So I wait till a teammate actually spawns up behind me. We got some help from top mid, and we're able to fly out on this guy and get the kill. And now we can keep moving forward. I see they're down in yellow fridge. There's some damage already in. I'm actually going to fly out and try to eat up some of the map, and they run back into yellow. Now, what's going on here, guys, is I see Jay moving up. I know they're in back yellow. So now we can set up a pinch, and we can kind of push both sides at the same time, and this is exactly what you want to do in Aquarius. Get the kills, get the map position, find the spawners, and then just do what you can to attack them intelligently so that you can get up on kills. And I see there's 2 in front of me, and Jay isn't really taking too much damage. They're more focused on me. So I'm actually going to back out and let Jay kind of fly in and get those kills, and I'm just going to supply whatever damage I can. And a little crazy, but I'm actually the only one to go down here, so that's a 1-for-3 trade, which we are able to bring it back to 20 and 22-20. And you guys saw it was literally just 5-13 not too long ago. So that's how you kind of get those trades. And now, right now, eating up sides of the map, guys. We have yellow util under control. We have 2 teammates moving up car 3. I have Feathered here pushing towards P side, so I'm going to try to help him. Like you always hear Brent say, move in groups of 2. That's really the best way to maneuver a map. And I'm kind of waiting to see if he baits them towards me and I'm able to get a free kill. They don't come out, but I see him going around, and I'm like, hey, maybe we can pinch these fellas, so I'm going to fly out and see how I can help him. He actually ends up getting the kill, so now what I'm going to do is eat up the power positions on the map. I'm going to get some high ground. I'm going to see if I can get any info on the next enemies that we can possibly make a move on. And right here, I see the fights going down. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to look around and see what I can do to help my teammates. I see nobody roaming, so I'm going to fly in and see if there's any damage to be cleaned up, which there is. I'm gifted with a kill. And now I'm just going to do my best to live up here. And before we get into the sequence, guys, I do really want to talk about this because I see this a lot in watching your guys' VOD reviews. You have to acknowledge where the action is happening on the map here. You can see I almost wanted to run down this way. You know, I want to take the long route. I want to clear all this out. If I do this, I am wasting probably 10 to 20 seconds of no damage, no help to my teammates, and potentially they all go down and die. I have to leave that. I'm willing to risk there being an enemy over there to look over and see where the action is happening. And now that I have the info, I can just fly right over across top mid because I know all the fights are going on down here. And then we fly over and we get that kill fed to us. And now I have to live up. All I have to do is not die. We're still... I can't see the score. We're actually up 1 right now off that kill Jay just got. So we're just living up. We're dancing around here. I'm using my cover. And then I fly out, I get this kill, go back to cover, and then I'm feeling a little bit too confident. I jump out into the open and eat a grenade that wasn't even meant for me. So, guys, I went from doing a great job eating up cover. You can see I'm in this little nook here, and I'm still putting in damage even though I'm weak as hell, right? Using my cover, fly out, get this kill, move back to cover, doing a fantastic job of living, fighting from cover, all of it. And then I make the dumb play, the overconfident play to just fly out in the open, and I go down to that grenade very easily. If I would have just kept working my cover, staying there, and letting the fights and damage come to me, I probably could have lived up there and we could have just kept getting kills. Instead, the moment I moved out in the open is the moment I fall onto that dumb grenade, and those are the types of plays you really want to try to get out of your gameplay. Keep your cover, keep the reticle up, put in damage. It's really as simple as that. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't go for that hero play. Looking around, putting in some damage. More damage there. Free kill for my teammate. I see car 3's clear. We got 2 kills on the map, so now we can move out and eat up some of this map position. And one just died top mid, so I'm going to look out and see what's going on. And I choose to engage in this long gunfight, and then I get run up on from util. Now, the reason this ended up being a bad play is because I took way too long trying to put damage into somebody. I don't have to damage here, right? So we have this enemy up here. Awesome. We have 2 teammates dead, and the 3rd teammate is actually in util with me right behind me. Any damage I do to this guy, unless I kill him, chances are this kill is not going to get picked up. It really doesn't matter if I put in damage. So it's okay. This is fine, putting in some damage. However, I take way too much damage from him in return. The push comes in, and I am the freest kill of this fella's entire game here. You cannot overstay your welcome. Jiggle peek your edge if you're going to do this, but this is just a useless gunfight. Again, this damage is not going to get cleaned up. This homie can just go P2, or he can even sit top mid and probably just regen and hide from me, and I'm just going to eat up his damage. So this is kind of useless damage that I'm taking, and then I end up dying. Pretty, not the best teaching point ever, but just keep in mind that if you don't have the advantage on Aquarius, chances are a push is coming, so you can't be standing there taking a bunch of damage across map because chances are somebody's going to come in and you are going to be a very, very free kill. And now here, guys, what am I doing? Again, not using my cover at all. I fly out on this fella, right? I see I have help, so I'm like, oh, we're good to go. I could hug this wall, you know, jiggle a little bit, put in some damage. I could go wide to deep fridge here and play it from there. Instead, I choose the only wrong answer of flying right out in the open. And again, just a very free kill for the enemy here. The moments, you can see how successful you are the moments that you use your cover and then the moments you don't. And I definitely feel it in this game. Like, this is the most clear-cut, obvious cover versus not using cover montage here. So now we're down 2 kills, 31 to 33. And right now off spawn, I just want to get some info here, right? So we spawn up, and we don't really have any control on the map. And I see teammate go bottom mid. So what I want to do to help him is I want to try to lock up one of these power positions here. And I want to go like high car 3. But I don't know where anyone's at really. So I'm going to push out. I'm going to see if I get any info here in util. And I do get some info here over by car 2. Put in some shots. Ping it up. I don't really take much damage. I know I have help coming from top mid here. So I'm just going to fly out on this guy. And I actually see the grenade come in, so I back up. And nothing short of just absolutely choking that gunfight. Really just have to hit those shots. That's what it comes down to. I definitely think this was a good push. I definitely have more health than this guy. I just really have to win this gunfight. He catches me sprinting, and it is just the most unlucky timing ever. I have to be more ready to get that kill, because if I'm able to get that kill, potentially, I'm able to help kill this fella here, and we're able to go up. It would be probably 36 to 34. Instead, it's 34 to 35 here. Just have to win those gunfights. Teammate does actually clean up the trade there, so we go to 35-35. But again, just another dumb death on the scoreboard there for me. Not necessarily dumb death, but an unfortunate one with me choking my shots. And now here, I'm just trying to work around my teammates. I'm up here car 3. I'm confident somebody's going to be in util, and I have a teammate right there, so I'm going to fly in and try to make the play. We get the kill there. Another kill onto that fella, and now we have the control. We need to clear out the rest of these guys and then eat up the map. We actually have them trapped back yellow, so we're going to fly out. Success gets the melee trade there, which I actually didn't know came in. This is why you pay attention to the kill feed, guys. If I would have just checked the kill feed in this moment, I could have seen that even though Success died, Danny's name's right there, and they actually killed each other and traded, so I wouldn't have had to waste time flying out to kind of look for this last guy. Still looking for him, and then I see a teammate spawn yellow fridge, and I go, okay, now it's safe. So now we have to spread and eat up some of this map. C1 car 3, and they're actually pushing into my util already, so I'm going to work this edge here and just do my absolute best not to die. I'm going to ping it up, let the homies know I need help. And now I'm kind of just going to work around this, see if he's pushing, and he's not. And what I'm doing a lot in this gameplay, guys, is I'm waiting until there is a teammate in position. You know, I could have just regen and ran into util, but there's no point. I could run into a 2v1, a 3v1. I don't really know what's going on in there. So I'm going to wait until there's somebody in a position where they can help me, be a distraction, or whatever. Something that makes it beneficial or, like, useful for me to run in there, right? And I see Jay actually running out towards car 1. So I'm like, okay, maybe I can get in util, see what's going on, and maybe we can set up a pinch. And I'm gifted with somebody actually just looking right at him and just tunnel visioning onto him. And that's my time to strike. So I push in, I get this kill. We now have util control and car 3 control. So now we can find out what's going on the map and try to take advantage of it. Some trades come out along the map. And now I'm last alive, so I'm going to do my best to kind of just chill and live up. I see car 3's open. Dinos are up, so we're going to move out and grab those. Teammate goes up car 3, so I'm going to push into util. If there's an enemy there, we can pinch it. If there's not an enemy there, they give up their util, and we're able to move closer to spawns. One flies in. I'm very ready for him, and I'm able to get the kill there. And, guys, this is just a quick moment where you have to anticipate where your enemies are coming from. We just got the kills. We have blue side control with some car 3 control. It's pretty safe to assume they're spawning either blue fridge or blue base. So even though I see this util being very, very clear and I know my help is car 3, I still have to be very ready because I know they're coming from that way. It's even pinged up. I know they're coming from blue base, guys. So keep that reticle up. Keep it ready. Don't go sprinting in. And I'm very ready for this gunfight, and I get a very easy, perfect medal there onto that fella. And I'm just going to hold my position here. I see Feathered go down, so I'm going to look around, but I see Success is actually moving in, so I'm going to try to go up and help him. He actually runs away back towards car 3, and I'm here trying to clean up his damage. I met with a 2v1, and it is very unfortunate. Now, he did run away a little bit too soon, and this is kind of the product of somebody that probably plays solo a lot and is used to, like, teammates that don't really know how to help or don't want to help you in gunfights. So he takes damage and he's like, I'm out of here. This is useless. If we were calming, I probably could have been like, hey, yo, I've got your help, blah, 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 something like that. Instead, he runs off and I met with a 2v1. I try to put in some damage and I unfortunately just go down. I'm not saying that would have gone significantly different if he would have stayed there and helped me, but we probably could have baited and switched a little better because he probably could have run out, maybe held this wall like right here, regen. I could put in some damage, and I would have been more likely to back out knowing that I had him to help, and then I could have baited them into util, and we probably could have taken advantage of it. But instead, he runs away completely, and I end up in a 1v2, but no big deal there. It is now 44-42 here, guys, and right when I see the 40s pop up on Slayer, guys, that is when it is like, play smart, play together, and just play tight is what I always say. So that final 10 kills, guys, very important part of the game. You have to play very smart. Nice little grenade there to clean up some damage. I fly out, get another kill there, doing my best to live up, put in a little bit more damage, and then I go down. As Eli always says, only do your 25%. I did a little bit extra there, and now teammates have to go in and hopefully clean up some of these kills, but they're actually getting the spawns in blue fridge, and I'm getting the spawns yellow fridge, so we're kind of in a massive P-side fight here, but I spawn up and I kind of look across the map to see if there's anybody trying to maybe go for a wrap or something like that, but there is nothing going on, so I'm going to get in the fight and see if I can help my teammates here. It is tied up 46-46 right now. I see I have a lot of pressure on P2, so I'm just going to go down P1, and I'm able to C1 top util, ping that, shoot that, switch to fridge, shoot that, and we kind of just have to play smart and wait till somebody makes a mistake. So I saw a teammate drop down to P1, and now he's kind of hiding, trying to get his shields. So now I'm going to extend out and see if I can help keep success up, or maybe we can get a nice little team shot kill here into fridge. And we do get a lot of good damage here, but they do end up backing out and all living, and then success actually gets backsmacked here. In this moment right here, I'm like, we lose. This is over. I'm dead because I know the pressure is coming from blue fridge, but I'm going to look and see if I can find who just backsmacked him, and I met with him. Basically, one shot, I'm able to get that kill. Again, I know the pressure is coming from fridge, so I have to do what I can to live up and hopefully get some damage so my team can pick it up. I get a little bit of damage. I thrust back. So lucky there. They were not able to finish me. I get stuck on the wall there with the thrust. Kind of a good thought here, but not the best execution. But I'm able to get the first kill up top, and then I'm able to thrust back, get the kill onto the front player here, and now I try to live up. And I know that we have the advantage, right? I just put two of them in the dirt. I know I had damage on that last one, and you guys heard me in the clip at the beginning since I showed you guys the play first. I'm like, I'm going to push these guys because it is 48-47, right? We're up one, so I can spare my life here. I fly out, I get a kill, and I just barely get clipped there. If I am able to live up, I'm able to turn, hopefully get that kill because he's taking a ton of damage, and we win. It's a huge play. Now it's 49-48. He's last alive. All you have to do is collapse on him because they're not spawning blue fridge anymore, right? Because we moved up to the point to block that spawn. So all they have to do is collapse on this fella. And you guys heard me say that. Feathered actually dies to him. And then we're able to clean it up and get the kill. 50-49 win. Massive win here. And one little funny tidbit here is Feathered Orc actually left. He left the game right here when he died. I don't know if he was upset because he got killed by the player that he probably should have gotten the kill on, or if he thought he lost or what. But we did end up winning 50-49, and this was such a good feeling because I felt like I played a really big part on us clutching that game up, and I was really happy about it. And here you can see that he did actually leave the game, which is kind of tough for him. But big win at the end. I felt like I was a big part of it, and we just did a really good job, and our finish was just the polar opposite of how we started, and that was just a really cool thing to be a part of. Pulling up the stat line here, I went 16, 13, and 8. 5,200 damage. I remember back when I struggled to get 2,000 damage on Aquarius Slayer because I just did not know how to play this map mode at all. But you guys can see how far I've come from that, from those days way back. And you guys also saw, even though this was a good game, we won it. I walked away feeling like Cody clutches his back, and it was great play. There's still a lot to learn from this game, guys. These 13 deaths, you guys saw how 2, 3, even 4 of those deaths could have easily been eliminated, even just from me working my cover a little bit better and playing the baits and switches with my teammates. But overall, good stat line, a good win, and still plenty of things to learn from and to also teach you guys with. And that's why I want to VOD review this game altogether. Obviously, the clutch moment was cool, and like I want to show you guys that. That's why I put it right at the beginning, so you kind of get some entertainment, and then also you get the learning experience from the rest of it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, subscribe to the channel. A lot of Halo Infinite content. We're going to be grinding Modern Warfare 3 Ranked when it drops next week, and just a lot of good vibes here on the channel. So hit that subscribe button, guys. Leave a like on the video as well. Leave a comment. Share all your thoughts on this fire clutch here. And then finally, channel memberships and super thanks if you like support monetarily. It helps me out a lot as a content creator, but please do not feel like you have to. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for watching. This is my second time recording this. I recorded the 20 minutes with my mic muted the first time. So this was take number 2, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next video.